lost my best friend for 23. She left her body in Harvard above me.
Alright guys, welcome to a new video. This is going to be my controller settings, what I use and how I play. So we have controller customized controls in the game settings. We go into them and we got FIFA trainer hide. Let's go up one from the top. We have pass receiver lock early. So if a player passes me the ball, I want to be able to lock onto that pass as quick as possible. We all know how goalkeeping is with locking onto balls and all that nonsense. So having it on early, it just helps you out a little bit. Otherwise late means the ball has to be really close to you before your goalkeeper will like lock onto the ball. But early means a little bit quicker for you. Save, mine's on semi, and we have a little run through. Let's go to start on assisted. Balls relatively close to your body will be automatically saved. For all others, you need to get positioning and timing right. Direction doesn't matter. So for new players or casual players who just want to play and have fun, this is perfectly fine to go on. So you can hold that LB button, you can manually move around the box yourself. That's totally fine. And for shots coming in at you, all you have to do is flick the stick at the right time and get your positioning right. It doesn't matter if he shoots left and you flick right. Obviously your goalkeeper will move to the right a little bit, but the save assistance will kick in and it will dive to the left eventually. You can mess up a lot by doing it, but you know, if you're just casually playing, then that's perfectly fine. And it's really good if you just want to learn the game. But I would recommend not just clicking anywhere. Try and predict where they're going to shoot to learn and get good. Then you can move up to semi or even manual. So let's head up to semi, what I play on. Balls close to your body will be automatically saved. All others, you need to get positioning, direction and timing right. Okay, so again, balls close to my body will be automatically saved. It doesn't always work because of obviously EA and that nonsense, but what this means is if I'm at my near post holding it and a guy shoots near post, technically I should save it regardless because it's coming straight at me. It's the same for a one-on-one. If I close the gap down really good and he shoots, my guy should make a save because it's directly at me. It doesn't always work, but it just helps you there. But what you do have to do yourself is position. The same as assisted. Direction, that's not the same. So I gotta get my positioning right. I gotta get my direction of the shot right, and I gotta get the timing right. Okay, so there's three things that I have to manually do: positioning, direction of the save, and the timing of the save. In assisted, it was positioning was manual and the timing, the direction didn't matter. There's not much difference between these two. Okay, if you actually read through it, I get automatic saves if the ball's directly at me. So does assisted. Balls relatively close will be automatically saved. The same right in both. I need to get positioning and timing right on assisted. On here, I need to get positioning and timing right. In assisted, direction doesn't matter. In semi, direction does. Okay, so there's literally not much difference between the two. And then if we head over to manual, we have just reflex saves are automatic. Again, another assisted part to a manual save assistance. So what this means is, again, kind of like the previous one, if it's a corner and a guy jumps up for a header and he headers it and your keeper has to do a reaction save, quick one, when it's right at you, he should potentially make it regardless. Okay, kind of like the other two. Balls relatively close to your body, balls close to your body, and now reflexes. But this is just reflex saves. Okay, whatever that means in terms of FIFA, I don't know. Okay, to me, reflex saves is running out. If he takes a shot, you quickly get down to save it. A header, you quickly dive across to save it. If you're on your near post and he shoots, maybe that goes in. They all have an automatic or assisted save at some point on the start. They all have. Okay, so I bet you didn't really realize that. But on manual, every other ball will depend on positioning, timing, and the direction you attempt to save. Same as semi. Okay, these two, manual and semi, have been same for years at the same position. They just have a little bit different. I prefer semi because I feel like you get less animation problems on semi. This year is hard to tell because it's fucked. But if you want to have a little play around with these yourself and let me know in the comments what you prefer. I've played on assisted this year, I've played on semi, and I've played on manual every year. I hop between these two, but I really like it on semi. I may even give manual a try for the next couple of weeks just to see if, you know, how I feel about that now. But I usually stick it on semi, so have a little play with these and see what you think. These are just usual stuff, you know, with the passes. Ground pass, obviously make sure that all these are on assisted if you're playing goalkeeper so you don't mess up. Okay, So we go to attack, and we got defense for the goalkeeper. For you who hold Y to bring the keeper out, like myself, I haven't done it this year yet, but usually every year I change my holding Y or triangle as a goalkeeper. I usually swap that with RB, okay? So then I rush my keeper out with RB. So then my thumbs can stay on my analog sticks. So then I can hold RB and then flick down or right or left on the right analog stick to make the save. So I'm not holding Y or triangle and then moving my thumb from Y back down onto the right stick to make the save. This is a really good option to do that. It does take a long time to get used to it, but once you get used to it, it really does help you as a goalkeeper, because you can be a bit more fluid with the way that you play. And if there's anything else you'd like to change, then feel free to do it. Probably start using it for a bit, actually. Just give it a go. Change it to that. And that is basically it for my controller settings. I do have positioning icon when I'm playing, the red ring around my feet. I've tried getting rid of it. I'm not sure how you do that. I don't even know if you can on this year. I know some people have said they've got it, some people said they haven't, but I do have my trainer thing turned off, so I'm not really sure why it's on. If you guys find out how to do it, then let me know, because I would like to get rid of it. For those of you playing goalkeeper who want to know if B and X actually do stuff this year, we will check it out right this second. So we got, here's the diving options, defending in my own box. We got the right stick and direction to hold, dive. You can actually flick it, you don't need to hold it. LB for auto positioning, and RB and hold the second player contain, which we no longer have. Ours is goalkeeper rush now. And then we got the camera on and off. There's not one thing there that says about dive at the feet with X or B anymore. Here, they've taken it out of the game. It's no longer in here. And if somebody can prove to me that that's in the game, then I'll stop saying it. But it's not in the game no more. I'm pretty sure of it. But yeah, so that's my controller settings. And if you want to check out my camera settings, there will be a link in the description that takes you to that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Leave it in the comments if there's anything I've missed or anything you want to see in the future. I'll try my best to do it for you. Thanks, guys. Hope you're all well and safe, and see you later.